So we've got some rhubarb down here. I never actually grew rhubarb before. Got some blueberries down here as well. So, and what's that down here as well? Got some seedless something, so no.
A second star to the right shines in the night for you, to tell you that the dreams you plan really can come true. C'est le deuxième étoile à droite au fond.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Morning everyone, and welcome to today's vlog. Hope you're all okay. Yesterday we done our big reveal for our trip coming up later on this year. So yes, anyway, if you haven't seen it, I'll pull it up there or there somewhere, but if not, I'll leave it in the link down below. So yes, go and check that out if you haven't seen it. Part of me doesn't believe we're going to be there until I'm actually there, if that makes sense. Yes, I think I need to be there for all to sink in properly. But anyway, yes, I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully we can try our best with the vlogs and things like that. But it's going to be one great vlog series. It really is. Obviously, like I said, we just need to get prepared for it now, which we are doing slowly. And it's been really fun planning it. I do have to admit that. So anyway, yeah, so back to today. The kids went off to school absolutely fine. Bless him. Ben was sat on the sofa. I said to him, go on then, Ben, up you get ready for school. And the smile that came on his face, and again, as soon as the door was open, that's it, he practically ran down to his bus. So yeah, I do think he's missed school. He has missed the routine of it. He has missed his friends as well. What's annoying was there is like a little club they can actually go to. So of course we applied for the boys to go, but because we're in a different county, they only give priority to kids in that county, even though Ben's friends go there, Sammy's friends go there. So yes, so we're back to square one, unfortunately, because I don't think there's anything local really around here that they can actually go to. Obviously the other club was the localist, so would have been ideal basically after school and during the holidays. So I'm sure we'll find something. Just have to find out what it is. But anyway, yeah, so I hope, fingers crossed, they have good days at school. I know Sam said they're doing different lessons and that sort of thing as well today, so he'll be full of it, especially after what we've done during the holidays. Again, I've sent an email to his teachers explaining what we've done. Also wrote in Ben's diary as well, because obviously Ben can't tell them what he's done. So yeah, hopefully they'll read it, share his news for him, and then see what Ben gets up to, because also on the countdown to Ben going away with the school as well. He's going to Butlins. He's going to absolutely love it. But strange for us, because he's never been away from home for a week before by himself. He's been for, I think most of it's been just about three nights, 4 days, like Sammy done. So yeah, it's good for his independence as well, and also good for us as well. So we're going to do a bit more with Sammy as well, because sometimes we feel like, well, the attention goes on, Ben sometimes feel like Sammy's missing out on a few things. So yeah, see what it's about. Even just take him to cinema or bowling, or even go to like a local theatre, what's up there. I know he would love to go to the Frozen musical. We've looked at it though. Tickets are really expensive. Cheapest tickets we could find at the minute were about 150 quid each. And obviously with it down in London and it being a school week, we didn't really want him to miss any time off school, because technically you're not allowed to anyway. So we sure will come up with a few things. Anyway, yeah, so back to today for me. Got a whole load of washing, which, bless him, Stephen washed for me yesterday. I was in the process of doing sorting Ben out, and then Stephen washed it, so I need to get on the air. Obviously got to do the dishwasher. That's the usual sort of jobs basically. And then hopefully this afternoon we're going to pop to the garden centre. I want to start getting a few pots and vegetable seeds and that sort of thing. Also going to hopefully try and get some tomato plants, which I can stick in the window. I know it's too cold for them to go out yet, but they'll be fine for a couple of weeks in the kitchen window. Also want to try and find some small strawberry plants. Again, because my ones in the garden didn't survive the frost and the cold, but the ones in the pot did, as you saw that. I know some of them have died, but I've got loads of green shoots and stuff, so hopefully, fingers crossed, get them. And again, then what I want to do is get a big pot, put more in the big pot so it's easier. But first of all, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea before I start doing a little bit of work. Yeah, so anyway, Stephen is home from work. A good day? Usual? Yeah. I think this is the first time I've actually vlogged in the car this way, isn't it? Me in the front. Yeah. Normally, because obviously Sam sits in the front and I sit in the back with Ben normally. So yeah, hope fingers crossed.
A certain trip you are going to be in the blooming front, whether he likes it or
not. Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, so I pronounced it actually because by the time you watch on this, our announcement should have gone. So yeah, so like I said, when we go to Paris, I'll be sitting in the front one eye, Ben will be sitting, Sam will sit in the back.
Yeah, but that's only going to be on the leg going into France.
Yes.
Yeah, it was alright going down, and then, you know.
I know what you mean, yes. As soon as, because obviously with France, everything's on this side with the toll booths and things like that, isn't it?
I can't stretch my hands that way.
No, we did look at it like a tag type thing for the car, but it's you have to pay a subscription thing on it, and then because we're only going there once. Or what? At the minute we're only going there once. Who knows? I might get the Disney bug and stuff like that. But I know for definite we won't be able to go again next year. It's took a couple of years to save and to do this trip, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So no, I think if we do like it again, I'll probably end up going 2025 because that's when Frozen Land's supposed to be open then. So that we definitely a must. I know that's one thing Sammy will love to do, isn't it? Frozen Land. Because apparently when Frozen Land opens, you can have like all the Frozen characters are doing meet and greets. Because at the minute Anna and Elsa don't do one, it's only Olaf which is in the studio, so that'd be good, wouldn't it? For that. So yeah, so I hope fingers crossed that's sorted out for them. But anyway, yeah, so anyway, we're just off to the garden centre. I'll be back in them now. I want to get some strawberry plants and also some tomato plants as well, and also if I can find any like little seeds so I can start doing my growing as well. I'm way behind this show. I'm normally starting to roll off by now, haven't I?
Yeah, you are.
But I have got some potatoes in the ground. Whether they grow or not, I do not know. But we have noticed.
That's fun the way you plant.
I know, but we have noticed I've got a couple of self-setters growing as well. So
you need some raised beds, especially for my back.
We do actually. I might have looked to see how much they are actually, to be honest with you, because I know you can actually buy them. So anyway, yeah. So hope fingers crossed we can get what we want from the garden centre. So yes, we're just driving down. What road is this? A422.
A421.
A421. Look at the mess they're making down here. Obviously HS2 is coming down here, and look at that bridge. It doesn't look up to much though, does it?
It's a bit of a crappy bridge.
It's a bit rubbish, isn't it, to be honest with you?
Compare them to the old ones.
GC bridges.
Yeah, absolute dreadful bridges.
It is. But if I show you down here, because obviously we've stopped at the red lights at the moment, you'll see the mess they've actually made just for a line. Just as you have to ask yourself, do they really need to take all this much space? Don't they?
It's the way they've made the thing. It looks like the train's going to come across there.
It does.
Swerve.
It goes down. Yeah, you'll see them. You'll see them when we get past it. You see there's a van there, and obviously the other way into Buckingham, they've got the other way up as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
See, look, because it doesn't look that great, being honest with you, does it?
What are they doing down here now? They're putting in a roundabout.
They're putting the roundabout in. Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it?
What?
Yep. As you can see, this is all the mess. All down there, and all over there, just that little line.
Yep, they're installing a roundabout.
What are they putting the roundabout in for?
What?
What are they putting the roundabout in for?
I don't know.
Does it really need a roundabout?
Yeah.
You can see, yeah, look, all this mess all the way down there. It's just crazy. They still got the old bridge down here, or they knocked that down?
Just past it.
Oh, just past the old bridge.
I don't think that's going to survive much longer.
What, the old GC bridge? I don't actually, because the old GC line used to come down along here, and you see where it's got Cory, which is this the bit here where that lorry's turning into. That used to be part of the old line down there as well, didn't it? So, but if you ask me, is HTC actually worth all that? Because it's way over time, way over budget.
It's a waste of money.
It is a waste of money, actually, to be honest with you. So at the garden centre now, should come in the door. Got this here. I do like this actually. This will look nice in our garden. It's actually 700 and well, it's not. This is just the actual seat thing here, £799. But I do like that though.
I presume this is a trolley.
That is a yeah, I think that's a trolley. Just saying they're like this. Yeah, could just imagine you, me, us, and we'll say we're sitting on there. Imagine the kids actually. Ben will probably be laying across there, and Sam will be laying across here. We'll have nowhere for us. You've also got like the fire pit included in that as well. So maybe we can get rid of that horrible grate thing. That could probably go there because that's quite the most flattest part of the garden we've actually got, to be honest with you. What's it like? Oh, actually, the seats are quite hard. So, but no, we haven't come in for anything like that. Just coming here for some plants for me. Mum's favourite, spider plants. So what, Mum's plant always seems to have loads of baby spider plants. She said, did I want some? I said, no, I can't seem to grow plants. I can veggies, but not plants, can I, for some apparent reason? It's like I had that Venus flytrap. I ended up killing it. I don't know what I'd done wrong to it, but oh, look at these little parts. They got Beatrice Potter on them. They're quite cute actually. Anyway, like I said, it's a decent sized garden centre anyway. Here's a couple of these little birdhousey things you can paint your own. I remember we had a birdhouse, we put it outside and we turned, was it a wasp nest or a bee's nest? I think there's wasp or bees actually. What are these little things here? Squirrel Buster Classic. It'd be nice actually so you could feed them in one way, but obviously you've got to be careful with rats and stuff. We get lots of cats in our area, so this isn't worth it. Anyway, if we do, probably with loads of pigeons, to be honest with you. But obviously do even deal with the food here as well, so you can actually feed them on. Yeah, like I said, it's a decent size garden centre as well. Obviously they have had a bit of a extension as it was half this side at one point. What are you looking for, darling?
I'll get some of that when they turn up.
Oh, they do the dance.
As soon as they turn up and say hello to me, they're going to get covered in that.
Oh yeah, with the ants. Oh yes. We don't talk about the ants though, do we? So we don't talk about Bruno, we don't talk about ants.
We do talk about Bruno, he can't press buttons properly.
Oh yeah, what's his on Britain's Got Talent? That was so funny when he done that. Obviously, here you go, darling. Obviously, with our local council, they're making you charge for the green bin. Like, you can make your own compost. So I don't know how that stuff works.
Yeah, I don't want to go down that route.
I don't actually. I'm not paying. How much is it? 50 or what is it? 50 now? 55.
Yeah, I might still pay for the bin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And obviously, got some tomato for you know. Got some of that stuff at home. Yeah, I do swear by this stuff. Tomato, right stuff. That's what my dad used to use. And then down the bottom, down here, then, darling. Well, I think all the veggies will be outside and stuff, won't they?
What are we after, isn't it?
I want some tomato plants and some strawberry plants. Yes. Just looking at all these things here as well. So yeah, if you just come outside now, look at all these big pots. I bet these weigh quite a lot when they're full.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to lift one of them, would you? Really? They're just normal. They're just normal flowers and stuff. Nice to see us also get a couple for. Oh no, they're pond plants. They're called oxygen generators, apparently, whatever that is. Got some little water lilies. They're quite pretty, aren't they? These little. When I think of water lilies, I think of frogs sitting on top of a lily pad leaf. But yeah, then put down to the sheds, darling. See if I can get some of my plants and stuff down from down there. Hey, so these though, these are different. These little sculpture statue things, aren't they? Here you go, darling. It's Simba and Mustafa from Lion King. And down there. So even these ones are quite big pots, aren't they? But no, yeah, as I said, just come what you want to get in and that'll be fine. Oh, these are nice. I love the little bees on them. these little bee pots. Oh, I paid actually 30 quid for that big pot there. They got the holes in. Oh no, yes they have. The holes in at the bottom. But then again, I don't know where to get a plastic pot. Actually, that'd probably be easier, wouldn't it? What are those things? Sambucas. Can't pronounce that word on that one. So I imagine they'll be down the bottom down there, won't they, darling? The ones I want. What are these things down here? Silver edge plants down here. Down there, yes. Let's go. Yeah, that's magic. Yeah, they're down the bottom down there. That's the ones I want. And all I said is only. Here you go, darling. Look at these little Christmas trees. Just see, mine probably started off that size, and now it's huge. Put in the garden. So yeah, so just into the pot where all the veggies are. So we've got some runner beans. Don't want no runner beans, do we? Yeah, or onions. Red onions there. Got some asparagus. So looks like they've. I don't know if they've got any left that I do not know. They're just normal things around here. If not, I could always ask the stuff. What are they? They're runner beans down here as well. And they are shallots. Yeah, look, they're on supposed to be an offer buy two get with their 1/2 price. The thing is, if I get them, I'd rather buy the seeds and do them myself. Turnips. No, I think we'll have to we'll go out and ask. I think the seeds are just normal laurel spotted thing over there. It's not too quite sure what that one actually is. Rhubarb down here. I never actually grew rhubarb before. Got some blueberries down here as well. So, and what's that down here as well? Got some seedless something, so no. Don't think we've had much luck, darling. Oh, some over here.
£4.50 just for that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit expensive, isn't it, normally? Oh, well, never mind. We tried and we failed, simple. Oh, they've got any tomato plants here as well. They haven't, have they? They look a bit ropey, don't they, to be honest with you? They look really, really ropey. So we've come to some sort of garden place, haven't we? Because we've had to park right down the bottom in the garden. We didn't know this was here. These like what are they, garden shed, sunroom type things. Yeah. So look at the size of that. To imagine that in the bottom of our garden.
You've got the space for it.
Yeah, it looks nice, though, doesn't it? It's £21,700, I think it is. But
Did they actually install them for you?
I don't know. They look nicer, wouldn't they? Tell you what, you want a man cave. Here you go, you get one of these. That could be your man cave. Whoops. So the other thing is, they're decent size, though, actually, aren't they? Here we go. What's this thing down here? Feel good food. Looks nice. Thing is, I wouldn't have orange. You know, and just heading down. Here you go. These are like garden shed type things down there. It's not a shed, it's a summer house. Okay, here you go then, darling. Me and you and one of those in the summer.
With the door shut, I bet it'd be blooming.
I bet it would be hot in there, actually, to be honest with you. But it would be. They're quite nice though. Here you go. You could turn that into a bar. Couldn't you? Be like a bar. Yeah, there you go, Dan. You want a shed? That's quite a nice, decent sized shed, actually. You get everything all in there, couldn't you? What you want? So like that bottom of the garden. This one's open. You can actually go inside. Oh wow, quite nice in here. They're quite echoey. At least they've got electric in them and stuff as well. Haven't they? Oh, how much this one is? £21,767. This sort of thing is. But I suppose you need somewhere nice and flat there. Well, do you actually need planning permission for something like this, do you think?
Not in your own garden, surely not.
I don't know if you would. You wouldn't actually, to be honest with you. But I know they're, like I said, they are nice.
The thing is, we have got planning permission on our house anyway.
We have got planning permission for a 3 metre extension. So 3 metre double story wraparound, actually, to be honest with you. What's this one around here? This is 8,488. Oh, please note that furnishings and electric not included. It's an extra display thing. So it's quite small in there, though, isn't this one? I suppose you get what you actually pay for, though, don't you? Really? Wow, look at this one. This is something you can actually live in. Wow, this is absolutely huge. Look at this, though. It's even got a fully stocked bar. here as well. Obviously I'm using my phone at the minute because in the garden centre I got told to stop vlogging, didn't I, with the camera? So yeah, just using my phone now at the minute. So
59,860.
what this is? It can't be.
It's got a package offer of 41,902.
Okay. Looks nice though, doesn't it? Thinks this will take the whole garden.
It includes delivery and installation.
What does it? Come on then, let's win the lottery and we can find something like this. But yeah, it looks nice though. I like the little things on the top.
Tell you what, I'll guarantee you would have space for this down the bottom of the garden.
Of course you would, yeah, things would do the flat garden.
It is, that's where it gets dug out.
Okay, it's supposed to be a wine cellar down here, type thing, like thing. We'll probably put bottles of Coke in it. Oh wow. It's quite a decent size thing, isn't it? There you go. So if you want something like this to put them off your garden, it's basically you could either turn it into an office or, it's your man cave.
Tell you what, I'm kind of glad I know this is here now.
I am actually, to be honest with you. This one's nice. This one's slightly small. This is actually 34,000, but again, it's something to stuff it in the garden, though, isn't it? I do like it actually. Yeah, so I can't believe I actually got told to stop filming in the garden centre. I've never had no issues in there before with my phone, have I?
Yeah, it just proves the point that when you're on indoor spaces, go back to the phone.
I think it does actually, doesn't it? Because obviously this camera is quite big. I do have to admit that. So just much have been like if I use a big lens on it as well. I just much like outdoor places are absolutely fine for. So, but anyway, yeah. So we had what was that place in Melbourne? What Garden Buildings, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Tell you what, they look really, really nice, didn't they? Probably give some ideas maybe for the future, stuff for the bottom of the garden or something like that. Pete's having the garden shed though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I want to do something to it to make it look alright.
I do actually, to be honest with you. But yeah, sadly we didn't have much luck from the garden. Bumpy.
It's pothole city round Buckingham, isn't it?
It is. All bad potholes down here. Yeah, but sadly didn't have no luck in the garden centre. They did have some tomato plants and the strawberry plants, but they looked so ropey, didn't they?
Let's go for a Costa, couldn't we?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's have a tiki Costa, why not?
Yeah.
That's some of you now. We went to Cabby World, didn't we?
Right, then, my little beauty, it's time for you to come to Daddy.
How long is it going to take you to eat that big egg?
About 5 minutes.
Go on then, the mukbang. Let's see how much that you can actually eat before you stick.
Well, let's have a look at it. Let's do an unboxing.
Do an unboxing of a chocolate football, shall we?
Yeah.
I remember we got one of them last time. It was solid.
Yeah.
Remember that?
There's the
little thing.
ring piece.
Thing is, when we went there, we actually saw them being made, didn't we? Look at that. Go on then, kick it around in the garden and see if it breaks. But it's a bit gooey. Is it? Is it gooey?
Do I need a hammer on it?
Go get a hammer. Go on then, see if you can go on and get a hammer. That's what you're going to need.
Oh, I need something.
You need something. Go on then. See if you can crack into that football. I bet you can, because like I say, it's quite warm, isn't it? So look at that.
Carving a cake, isn't it?
It is like carving a cake. I remember one year we went when it was winter, and I remember you had to drop it on the floor a few times for it to break. I remember you even won't break with a knife. At least it actually broke with a knife this time. Go on then.
There we go.
Go on then. How was that taste?
Look.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Oh, that big solid lump of chocolate in there. Like I said, I got my chocolate shoe. I got things like eating my Easter eggs off there, so I'm going to eat my shoe. Again, my shoe's hard and really solid as well, so they're definitely worth the price though, aren't they? They are.
Yeah.
Because you can actually get those personalised as well. If you give them notice, you can do.
You have to get one of these footballs personalised?
Yeah.
Right. I think that's going to have to go in the fridge.
That's going to have to go in the fridge, isn't it? I know what that's going to happen to me when I open my shoe. It's going to go all manky and horrible soft. But yeah. So how long is it going to treat for? How long is it going to take you to eat all that?
One sitting.
Yeah. And then what should be physically sick afterwards?
Can't be a good bit of chocolate, can
You can't actually. That's what it's like. Yeah, look. It's quite, actually, it's quite solid, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can touch it, it's quite soft.
Oh yeah, it is a bit, yeah, it is a bit manky, isn't it? Look at here, look.
Not being nasty, I would hate to bring stuff out of there and then like some of it.
My word, it's got a giant football for you to share with your teammates.
Giant football just for me.
Yeah, you know, come off it. You got 3 other teammates. What?
Want some?
No, I didn't see that. I got my chocolate treat to eat, haven't I?
Sounds like I won a trophy, isn't it?
Yeah. You can think Liverpool would actually win the trophy this season.
What, the Cadbury Cup?
The Cadbury Cup, yeah. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? So then, Sonny, how's your first day done back today?
Yeah.
Yeah? How'd you get on today anyway?
Really good.
Yeah, very good. You doing your lessons today or still doing old ones?
New lesson.
Yeah, so what lessons have you had today then?
And today, Mama, I've just been busy.
Doing what?
We've just been doing some new lessons.
Yeah? So, did you have inclusion today?
No.
I thought you wouldn't have inclusion straight away, but after going back. So, did you tell them all the busy things we've done?
No.
That's good, because your teacher had an email today. So, she might email back later on then, mightn't she? So, but at least was it good to be back with your friends?
No.
That's good. And has school did the menu changed?
Yeah.
So I told you it's changed, didn't I? Is there everything on there you like or not? Was there some different things on there you don't like?
Everything.
What, everything what?
Everything I like.
Everything you like? Yeah? That's good. She's not gonna need packed lunch. She's not gonna need any packed lunches this term. That's a first. I'm really shocked about that. Normally there's something on there he doesn't actually like. So really, really quite surprised about that. So but at least you're back now, aren't you? Then you're back then for, is it 2 weeks? And then they're off for then they're off the bank holiday Monday?
2 bank holidays.
Yeah, they've got 2 bank holiday Monday. No, technically there's 3 in May, isn't there?
Yeah, but the other one's in the holiday.
Yeah, but the other one's in the holidays, so that doesn't make a difference, does it? So, but yeah. Anyway, I should leave you to it. Know that you'll tell us more about it soon, won't you, sweetheart? So, but anyway, did all your friends have a good half term?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're getting, yeah. Typical teenager, aren't you? So just eating buttons. But anyway, young man, how was your day back at school today? You have a nice time. What's it gonna be tonight? What's that? Is it home? But anyway, yeah, the teacher's wrote in his book. Apparently, Ben's been really happy to be back, which is good. Obviously back into his routine. I think, like I said, he's missed school, hasn't he? Missed all of his friends and stuff. Like we mentioned before, he doesn't like being around us all the time. He likes his mixing with other people, but in our area there's absolutely nothing. So at least he's back now for a little bit as well. So yeah. And what's he done today? Researched in geography. I can't remember what they said now. He's done something in geography then. He's been spent some time out of the class earlier on, so which, like I said, he's actually enjoyed it. He's just tucking into his Pom Bear crisp now. Hey Ben, is that better to be back at school now with your friends? Yeah? Did you miss your friends? Bless him. If only you could tell us what you've actually done properly, eh? So yeah, what have you got? What's they put in there for you? Or did they put you some Pom Bear crisps in? Can you have one? No, you don't. Must have to admit, he doesn't share his snacks, especially things he likes, Pom Bears and chocolate, that sort of thing. But if you give him fruit, he'll give it back to you. Just typical teenager, aren't you? Then like the junk foods, but like with fruit and stuff, you have to hide it in things, or put like yogurt or ice cream over the top for him to eat it. Don't we, Ben? You're watching Tipping Point now. We like Tipping Point, didn't you? When we go away to the seaside, like Butlins and stuff like that, we play on the 2p machine. Ben likes to do that. He loves it. When they fall, he actually laughs. But you look tired. Hey, school winding down. And I'll see you back into your routine now, aren't you? So hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll start sleeping better now and stuff. You're back in your routine. Yeah. And that brings Tuesday, I'm going to say Tuesday, so it's Monday, I had my day there. Anyway, yes, I hope those who went back to school today had a really good day back. I know it's always the first day, isn't it, getting back into the routine and things like that. I know when the alarm clock went off at 6:30 this morning, it's like, do I have to get up? and even when I wake Sammy up, it's like, Mummy, can I have 5 more minutes? Mummy, I'm so tired. Saying that even when I woke Ben up this morning, he looked at me thinking, Mummy, do I have to get up? He could easily went back to sleep, to be honest with you. But yeah, like I said, the first day is always the worst, and it's like I said, get back into routine of it. But saying that though, there's 2-3 bank holidays this month, I think there is. So yeah, so obviously we've got one for the King's coronation, so that should be pretty good watching that. Again, like I said, I'm just still getting used to this camera actually. But yeah, so I thought the end of the vlog out here, because you can see it's really, really nice out here actually. Blue sky, stuff like that. You can actually hear all the birds in the trees up there as well. Yeah, so like I said, I'm really quite surprised they haven't actually started to flower and stuff. You can see there's a big pigeon, if you can see him, big pigeon up there somewhere. But anyway, yes, Stephen was saying something, was watching the weather forecast earlier on. Apparently it's supposed to be getting cold next week. It's typical, isn't it? It's like I said, we're halfway through spring and it's going to get cold, and there's apparently risks of frost as well apparently. So if you've got any plants outside growing, protect them and stuff like that. Yeah, speaking of the plants, actually really disappointed with the garden centre. Really expected better from them, but we said what we'll do is we'll go to one up by B&M in Toaster, because that one's pretty good actually. But I've only saw, because I thought the Buckingham one would have had them, especially with them being a bit bigger. But saying that though, they did have some, but they look really, really ropey, like they had died and that sort of thing. I wasn't paying £5, I think they were for a strawberry plant, and about £2.50 for a tomato plant that wasn't going to last. I could never ever seem to have any luck with growing tomatoes from seed. I have tried loads and loads and loads of times, but just don't know what I'm doing wrong. Really do not know. This is why I have more luck with buying the plants and things like that. They did have loads and loads of runner bean plants, but Sammy likes actually growing those from fresh with the seeds and stuff like that. So definitely get some over the weekend probably and start growing those next week. But anyway, yeah, so I also want to say a big thank you for your lovely comments on our Disneyland Paris trip reveal, which was on yesterday's vlog. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it up below or link it down in the description so you can go and check it out. Yeah, we're really, really excited over that. Like I said, it's something we've never done before. So if you've been before and you've got any tips or tricks or stuff like that, please comment down below, because like I said, it's like I said, first time, and obviously they're, like I said, really, really looking forward to it. And like I said, with also, it's just going to be like things I picked up from the internet, that sort of thing. So I don't know whether to go with the flow or plan the days out and this sort of thing. So I might have to see what people say about it all. Yeah, like I said, so if you have, to comment down below, what do you do? Do you do a day by day thing, or you just do a little, well, we just go with the flow type thing? So Steven's just come out. You all right, darling? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so also like the characters, obviously like that. I know I love to meet Winnie the Pooh or E or Tigger. Samuel's special to meet Olaf, isn't he? He said he wants to take his little Olaf, so Olaf can meet big Olaf, bless him. And obviously it'd be nice for Ben to meet all the Toy Story characters, because Ben absolutely loves Toy Story. Definitely one ride we want to take Ben on, that is the Buzz Lightyear shooting thing like that. So anyway, I want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and then we'll see you tomorrow at 5 PM. Bye everyone.